welcome to Kristen on the Rise. Kristen, just a pregnancy update for you guys, as well as a whole other video as well. So, the last couple of days, I have been feeling like contractions. I can feel it in my stomach, and it goes down my back and into my legs, and it hurts. Like, it's not like a terrible pain where like I'm doubled over in pain, I can't talk. It's not that kind of pain. It's more of like an annoying kind of pain that does kind of hurt, and it comes and goes. It's not like it's constant. It's like I can't really time it. I mean, I could time it, but they're all different times. And sometimes I can't sleep. They're uncomfortable. It hurts. So I decided that, I called the doctor a couple of days ago because of it. And he told me he wanted to see me on Monday, that if it had gotten worse and regular and stuff like that, to go to the ER. But it never happened. So I ended up going to the doctor today. And they were just talking to me, and they ran a couple of tests, and they know that, I'm dehydrated. And I know I'm dehydrated. I mean, like, disgusting here. So, forewarning, my pee is kind of like on the darker side. Even though I'm drinking, I'm just not drinking the normal amount a normal person would have to drink throughout the day. And then being pregnant, I'm supposed to drink even more than that. And I'm not catching up to what I need to get done. Also, I'm starting to swell a little bit, and the baby looks good. The placenta looks good. Like, everything else is fine. It's just I'm a little dehydrated, and plus with the stress that I've been under lately, it's contributing to these contractions. The contractions have stopped. I'm not really feeling them as much anymore now that I finally got like fluid inside of me. And he said that, sometimes your body does these Braxton Hicks contractions as well, where your body prepares for labor. And it's kind of weird because in my other 3 pregnancies, I never felt Braxton Hicks at all. So this pregnancy has been definitely a roller coaster ride. It's definitely different than my other 3, sorry. And that's basically it for an update right now. Just everything is okay and good. I'll keep you guys updated on as the days go on and how I'm feeling and things. And that's it for the whole pregnancy update. Hey guys, welcome back. This is the second part to the video for today. We're going to talk about success. My husband has sent me a video earlier today about reaching your fullest potential as an entrepreneur. And he talks about quite a few things that made sense, because last night I was also researching things, how to be successful, how successful people live and stuff like that, so that I can get into the right mindset so that I can become successful too. So in this video, and I will link it below because it really is helpful for you to watch this video full time, maybe even a couple of times to get it, because I've actually watched this video like 3 different times to get it into your head, so that this way it makes sense, and it does make sense. And in this video, he talks about being an overachiever. Don't just achieve, overachieve. You don't want to just be content with something. You want to look at it like a game where there's multiple levels, and you have to complete those multiple levels. And you know how you feel when you win some sort of video game, you completed the entire game, and how long it takes to complete the entire game, how many setbacks and how many falls and dies and stuff like that you have in this video game. Well, the same thing happens to when you're trying to achieve something. You have all those kind of things that happen to you as well. It's just like in a game. But you don't sit there and give up on the game. Many people don't. Many people keep going until they totally complete the game. And you know how you feel when you complete a game? Well, that's going to be how you feel when you achieve something, probably even more than what you would feel if you accomplished a game. But that's how he was seeing it, that you want levels because you want to challenge yourself and you want to keep going there until you're successful. Another thing he talked about was surrounding yourself amongst successful people. Don't surround yourself around negative influences, because only negative will keep you down. You'll never be able to reach your full potential. You'll never be able to achieve anything. If you surround yourself around successful people, you have somebody there, one, to mentor you, somebody that you can ask questions to, somebody you could sit there and watch and learn from. And then also, usually successful people will collaborate with you when it comes to your businesses and stuff like that. So you also have like a partner, possibly a friendship that can last forever. Normal people that are successful don't see people as competition, and don't sit there and like hate on people, because that's what average people do. Like, that's what he talked about in the video. He's like, I was friends with all these people Even people that made more money than me, I was friends with. But as soon as I started climbing the ladder and making more money than they did, I lost a lot of friends. So he's like, but the successful people were my friends, and they remained my friends because they didn't get jealous like that. They had their own goals, their own money to make. So what does it matter if I make my own money and I become successful too? So if you're one of those jealous type people that, gets upset when somebody else is having a good life, like, change your way, change your life, because that shouldn't be happening. We're not all here to hope failure on people. We're here so that everybody can succeed. And that's what he talked about in the video. He also talked about routine, getting yourself into a routine. That's something that you do every day that you can remember, and that it's an automatic thing you do. Like when you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth or take a shower. However, your routine is, and it becomes automatic. You automatically start a certain way. You automatically end a certain way. Well, this is what he wants you to do in your life. Contribute that into your life with something. When it comes to accomplishing goals and stuff like that, I used to accomplishing them a day. So that goes to what I was researching, because I was like, okay, well, what do successful people do in a day that, helps them get through their day, helps them to make money, helps them to become successful? Well, I was reading all kinds of articles, and one thing that kind of shocked me was no to-do lists. They don't follow to-do lists at all. And I was like, how can they not do to-do lists? I said, I have a mom. I have kids. I have pregnancy brain. I can't remember what I ate last night. Never mind how I'm going to accomplish everything in a day. I need the list. But they said actually the list does more damage to you than good. They said that in the morning time, if you write out this like 30 thing list of stuff you have to do, it actually stresses you out. And usually when you get stressed out in the very beginning of your day, your whole day is stressed. Your whole day is effed up. You're in a bad mood. You just, that's it. I give up. I want to go back to bed and go to sleep and start over again tomorrow. And if you have multiple days like that, you're never going to accomplish anything. You're never going to get to the top. You can't just keep starting days over and over and over again. You just can't. You have to keep on going. So maybe like establishing some sort of a routine will help you, where like in the morning time, you get up and you exercise. Oh, which brings me to the other thing. Don't let me forget. Another thing that they were talking about is not just like establishing a routine, but don't check social media. Like in the morning, don't just roll over and check your social media, your email, stuff like that. They said don't do it. But they do say that them being business owners and CEOs and all this other type of stuff, that sometimes they have to check emails, but what they do is they mark urgent emails because, it's related to their business. So obviously if there's an emergency or something, they kind of need to know about that. So they do check that information, but when it comes to any other emails, any kind of crap, any social media, they said they don't do it first thing in the morning because like you said, or like I said before, if something bad happens in the morning time, it's going to be all bad all day long, and your mood is going to be off, your day is off, and that's not how you want to start a day. You want to start out strong so that your whole day is strong and you end strong. So don't check social media, don't check anything, because you don't know what's going to arise and what's going to come up. You just don't. So that brings me also to what I was thinking of. And I was like, you know what? We're on this whole, bringing back to this whole healthy mentality, like getting ourselves healthy mentally, getting ourselves healthy physically, because obviously getting ourselves happy, ourselves right, ourselves happy, it will all of a sudden fall into place, and everything else around us will also be happy and healthy and strong, and our days will go good, and we'll be able to accomplish things better. We'll be able to be successful and reach our ultimate dream. So I've been even looking at changes, because obviously I need to do something with myself to change. So I was thinking about like eating healthier, maybe getting up, and obviously in the morning time I really can't get up and just exercise. I mean, I really could. That's like making an excuse. But I'm somebody that goes to bed at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I have to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning for the kids for school. So I'm thinking about maybe fitting into a routine where like once I get up and I get breakfast for the kids and cook breakfast for Allie, that, we'll take a walk right after that for an hour, clear our heads, start the day, get ourselves ready, that kind of stuff, and then fall into place into work and getting stuff done. I don't know. I haven't fully thought about everything completely yet. I mean, I'll let you guys know as I go along, because, it's trial and error. You're going to try to change things around, try to do what's good for you and good for your family. So just, work it out, change things around, try things. I mean, it doesn't kill you to try to, lose a couple hours of sleep. for at least a week to try it out, because, you know, it's not going to be easy at first. Nothing is easy, and I think I've expressed that a lot in my videos, that things are a process, things are hard, nothing is easy. But for all I know is, I know, like a bunch of you, I've been there where I've been in poverty. I've been struggling physically, mentally, whatever you want to call it. I have been through it too. And I don't want to suffer like that for the next 40, 50 years of my life that I still have left living on this earth. I don't want to do that. I don't want to sit there and cry every day about how we don't have Christmas money right now. Because at the point, that's the kind of emails that we kind of get. You know, I'm struggling for Christmas. I can't afford Christmas for my kids. I can't, you know, do stuff like that. And I said, you know what? I've been there. I've relied on Toys for Tots for kids in the past. I've been there. And you know what? It's not some type of thing you want to go through every single year. It's not. So change it. And the only person that can change it is yourself. No one else can change it for you. So let's just stop right there. And that's enough talking for this video. Take what I said into consideration. And if you don't believe me, go ahead and do the research yourself. I'll link the video below so you can watch this guy, because I've actually started watching even more videos on him, and he's like really good. He's been through it. He's been through it where he was somebody coming from another country and came here and started new. And, you know, he went to the army and he did the army, and he's been through it. So he's somebody that's just like us, starting from the bottom and making our way to the top. But he made it to the top. So if he can make it to the top, we can make it to the top. And that's it for today's video. That's all I'm going to stop for there, because that's enough to think about. There's enough to think about for myself as well. So make sure you guys give the video the big thumbs up. Make sure you guys share this video. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you guys subscribe, because we do have contests that are going on. We do have contests, and you need to be subscribed to my YouTube as well as like my Facebook page in order to even be entered into those videos. And that's it. I hope you guys have a great day. Remember, let's make history, not get lost in it. Bye, guys.